Hi there, it's me, your friendly neighborhood otter, Omari. I'm so glad you're here and welcome to today's video. Today, I'll be covering a topic that I find very interesting. Over the 11 years I've been in the furry fandom, I've seen a wide variety of different Fursonas, each more unique than the last, but they're all equally adorable and precious. There's one lingering But there's one lingering question among those new to the fandom. Many of you might be wondering, how do I make a Fursona of my own? So, I figured I'd take a shot at guiding you through that process. If you want to help support me and my channel, please like, subscribe, and consider joining my Patreon. By becoming a patron, you'll get early access to videos, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, and a special shout-out on future uploads. And your support helps me create even better content, and every little bit makes a huge difference. Anyways, on with the video. So, you want to make a Fursona, but you're not sure where to begin. Now let's start simple. Take a moment to look inward. What's a trait that really defines you? Are you playful, independent, or maybe fiercely loyal? If that feels too deep, don't worry. You can also start with something as simple and straightforward as your favorite animal. Maybe you love wolves for their pack mentality or otters for their carefree nature. Once you have that first spark of inspiration, congratulations, that's your first step done. Next up is defining the appearance and features of your Fursona. In my honest opinion, this has to be the most fun part of the process. This is where you get to shape how your Fursona looks. Things like their hairstyle, or if they're bald, which is totally valid, love and adorable I can. Do they have unique markings, meaningful, or just for style? And what about their eye color, fur pattern, or even accessories like piercings, glasses, or scars? This is your chance to get creative. Whether you go for something natural or completely wild, rainbow tiger stripes, go for it. This step is all about bringing your Fursona's personality to life visually. And let's use my own Fursona as an example. What makes Omari, Omari? Is it the eyes, the hair? There's actually a bit that goes into what makes him special to me. So let's explore. When I first came up with Omari at the age of 9, I had no artistic skill, and as such, I couldn't draw him. I knew I had to come up with a very detailed description of him if everyone wanted art made of him, so I did just that. Originally, he was just a single color, blue, and he was intended to be an otter-wolf hybrid, but I wasn't satisfied with the idea, and I put it on the back burner. That is until years later, when I was probably no older than 12, I noticed the vibrant colors some of my furry heroes had. Majira Strawberry had bright red Fursona, with purple and green markings. Stormy, well, she's blue, much like her favorite video game character, the blue blur, Sonic the Hedgehog. But it's for the very reason of everyone being so vibrant that I wanted to stand out. I wanted something with a more neutral color scheme. I experimented a bit with Color Picker online, and eventually settled on the very color you know today. But you might be wondering, what about his markings? Well, they aren't random, I'll tell you that much. I specifically chose those markings because they have a very special meaning to me. For starters, the ones you've seen with every video, the markings on his arm. Each arm has 3 of the same symbol. It's a symbol that in Hawaiian culture represents the tide. Now, I'm not Hawaiian myself, but the meaning that symbol has to me is the same as nature itself. I absolutely love nature, especially swimming in the ocean or natural seawater. I love experiencing the shift of the tides, the rising and falling waves. I chose to add 3 of those marks on each of Omari's arms as a way to symbolize my own love of nature. Next up, we need to name your little guy. Feel free to use whatever you want for your name. This has all been said before, but remember, it's your Fursona. Only you get to choose what it means to you, what it might represent, and you can choose how little or how much detail it has, and of course, what your Fursona is named. The last thing worth mentioning in this video is please remember you are not limited to existing species for your Fursona. You can even make your own. If this video gets about 10 likes, I'll see about making a part 2 to this video, going over how to make a Fursona species and the differences between open and closed species. That's all for today. I hope you all learned something from this video. Please like and subscribe as it helps me and this channel out a lot. And feel free to join the Discord server, links in the description. If you want to help me make future videos better than ever, please consider donating my Ko-Fi or supporting my Patreon. Every dollar helps. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. Stay safe and peace.